Hello, and welcome to our very first set of battles in Season 22, aka the Season of Might and Mastery in Go Battle League. Admittedly, apologize, I think it's been pretty much an entire season since the last time we've battled in Go Battle League, so probably going to be pretty rusty jumping back into it, and we are actually going to be facing a little bit of extra difficulties going into our first battles here in Open Great League, as we will be taking it on in an auto-rekt format. And what that pretty much means is that instead of choosing a predetermined team to carry us through the 5 battles in the set, we instead have opted to completely wipe the slate clean, just not bring any presets here, just let the game fully take control, fully take the wheel, and determining what 3 Pokemon we'll be using in each of the battles that we do in this set. Maybe we might get ourselves a pretty good team, or we could just have, I don't know, a team of like 3 EVs, and it's honestly anyone's guess as to what we're gonna get, but the only way to find out is for us to go ahead and jump right into the basic rewards, jump into the Great League, and the first team that we will be starting out our time in Might and Mastery is I actually kind of like this team, I'm not gonna lie. We're starting things out with Dragonair up at the front, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Aqua Tail, and Body Slam. We got someone's favorite at Niantic, the Claydol, hanging out in the middle with Mud Slap, Rock Tomb, and Earth Power. And then hanging out in the back, we do have Linoon, who's rocking Shadow Claw, Thunder, and Grass Knot. Let's go ahead and jump into the battle and see how we do with this team. Okay. And first match of the season is going to be up against Babushka Boy 69. Nice. Alright, Babushka Boy, we're just starting out with a Crobat. Alright, I respect it. What moves does Crobat know? I don't even know, but I'm not going to give it time to find out, as we're going to go ahead and come in swinging with an Aqua Tail. Get them well into the yellow. I'm gonna take my chances. We'll go ahead and see how well we handle this next move. It's gonna be Poison Fang. Does do a decent amount of damage, but also does lower our defense, so we gotta be a little bit careful about that. Unfortunately, we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Crobat before our inevitable demise. That's kind of good. But next matchup is going to be against the Azumarill. Azumarill is a classic. Go ahead and hit them with the Body Slam and Dip. Go ahead and swap right on out for the Linoon, into which case they're going to swap right on out for their Scrafty. Ooh, okay. Alright, so we're definitely at a bit of a disadvantage here in terms of our fast move damage. May have to let this go. Not sure if we can get to another Grass Knot before our demise. Not quite. If that's the case, I will come back in with our Dragonair. Didn't really do all too much. And so the last mon that we have to face off against this Scrafty is going to be our Claydol. I'm going to go ahead and try and tank out one. I think we're bulky enough. If they do hit us straight with the Foul Play, we should be able to tank one. They do go for the Power Up Punch, so we don't have to worry about there. I think I am going to want to start probably shielding up right after this, though. That's for certain. Because Foul Play is definitely not a move that I want to try and tank out. Thank you very much. Especially a powered up Foul Play. Oh my goodness. And that, ooh, coming back in with the Azumarill, hitting us with the super effective bubbles out here. That coming in with the Rock Tomb, able to get the debuff. Able to lower their attack by a little bit, so that's kind of good. And with that, they're coming in with Ice Beam. Probably should have been keeping track about how much moves they still have left before they get to another Ice Beam. I think it's been 3 bubbles at the very least. Right now, in just a moment, we do get them one to the red. But oh, there's the other charge move, so I think our Claydol is going to go down here. So unfortunately, we will be starting out this season with a loss. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Alright, so right now we may be 0-1, but now we're jumping back into the battle with a brand new team. Starting things out with the Tall Boy, We got ourselves a Alolan Executor up at the front who's rocking Bullet Seed and Draco Meteor. Hanging out in the middle, we have Feraligatr who's rocking Waterfall, Hydro Cannon, and Crunch. Not the most ideal of fast moves, but it is what it is. But we are closing things out with some bulk in the form of Mandibuzz who's rocking Snarl, Dark Pulse, and Aerial Ace. Alright, so this is our squad. Let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do for match number 2 of this set. And match number 2 of the set is going to be up against Tipsy Gypsy 706. Alright, Tipsy Gypsy, what do you got? First round is going to be up against the Scizor. Ooh, okay. Scizor is certainly an interesting mon to face off against. I think X's is actually still super effective against me, if I recall correctly. It's gonna be Night Slash, okay. Alright, this is still gonna be resisted damage. I'm not 100% sure why I went for the Draco Meteor here, but hey, you never know. Might hit him with some good... Still hit him with some good damage there, so I'll take that. And we are able to take out the Scizor here. Okay, next one they're facing off against is going to be the Malamar. Okay, and with that, we'll go ahead and let our let our Executor go out there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, we'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Feraligatr. I think I'm gonna try chance it. I think I might not be bulky enough to handle it, but oh no, we got about half. I will take it. I will take it. And with that, we'll go ahead and strike back with a real quick Hydro Cannon. We'll clear out your number 1. Take it. I'll take it. And with that, maybe saying goodbye to my Feraligatr a little early here, but saying goodbye here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, all hope lies with the Mandibuzz. Hoping the bulk carries us through. We shall see. We shall see. Okay, Goldfish coming in with Aqua Tail. Go ahead and strike back with a real quick Aerial Ace. We'll get them deep into the yellow there. We'll take it, we'll take it. Might be putting a little bit of extra risk than I need to, but I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go. Could be another Aqua Tail. Okay, this is deep into the yellow. Now we're in the red. Gotta be a little bit careful here. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and fire off an Aerial Ace their way. Clear out their Quillfish. Battle against the rest of their Malamar. I'm go ahead and chuck my shield here, hoping they're not double charged already. Getting superpower. Okay. We do have Aerial Ace at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. Clear out your number 2. Okay, and we do have Dark Pulse at the ready, which should provide some good neutral damage and hopefully enough to finish off the Malamar. And the research tells me it is enough, so we are able to clear out the Malamar and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this, or victory number 1 of this set. Sorry. GG's all around. Alright, so with the random teams so far, we started out with a loss, but we got ourselves a win to tie everything up. Let's see if we can get ourselves another win under our belt as we jump back into Great League with this next team, which is quite a combo. We got ourselves Kangaskhan up at the front, who's rocking Mud Slap, which did get a pretty good buff, so I'll take it, and Crunch. Hanging out in the middle, we do have Pinsir with Fury Cutter and Vice Grip. And then closing everything out, we do have Flareon, who is rocking double charge moves, starting with its fast move as Fire Spin, and then charge moves as Superpower and Flamethrower. Alright, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do for match number 3 of this set. And match number 3 of this set is going to be up against XX Ronia KXX. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Claydol. Okay. The Battle of the Mud Slaps to start things out. Okay, let's see if we can catch them off guard with a real quick crunch. Yep, do off the shield. Okay. Respect it, I respect it. We'll go ahead and shield on my end now. Gonna be Ice Beam. I don't know why I thought that was gonna be super effective. I forgot Kangaskhan is a normal type. Hello. Anyway, we do have another crunch going, so we'll go ahead and fire that off. Play it all his way. We have to shield a second time. Oh, they do. Okay. We'll take those. We'll take those. I'll go ahead and let this one go. I think I'll say goodbye to our Kangaskhan here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. And with that, we'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Pinsir. Which is they're going to swap out for Ninetales, and we can swap out for our Flareon. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and check up a shield here. Gonna be Overheat. Ooh, definitely thankful our shielded there. It is resisted, but yeah, I'd rather not tank that if I don't need to. Thank you very much. That we're gonna come in with the super power. Hit them with some good old-fashioned neutral damage. Hopefully that was gonna be enough. Ooh, but we do get enough with the fire spin, so I'll take that. Okay, with that. Ooh, last one to deal with is going to be the Hypno. Okay, so we did get a little bit more damage in with our fire spins. But now, all hope lies on the Pinsir. Never thought I'd say that, but here we are. All hope lies with Pinsir. I believe. I believe. Survive whatever's hitting our way. Pinsir, I believe. Oh, that's Future Sight. Yeah, no, sorry. Sorry, Pinsir. It's not quite your day. But anyway, so unfortunately that is going to be loss number 2 of the set here. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, let's see if we can tie everything back up as we jump into match number 4, which is going to be with another fairly interesting team. We're going to be starting things out with Crobat up in the front with Air Slash, Cross Poison, and Poison Fang. Hanging out in the middle, we have Furfrou, who's rocking Sucker Punch, a pretty good fast move, and a Dark Pulse. And then closing everything out, we have our Shiny Flex Mew, who's rocking Shadow Claw and Thunderbolt. Alright, so let's see if this team has enough in it to get ourselves victory number 2 of the set. Let's see if we get just that as we jump into our next match, which is going to be up against Timbo 508. Alright, Timbo, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Greninja. Okay, so with this one, I'm probably definitely going to want to stick it out with my Crobat. Now I'll let this go. Maybe Night Slash. Definitely still hurts quite a bit. Not gonna lie, still hurts quite a bit. We are gonna go for the Poison Fang though. Get ourselves a good, hopefully get ourselves a good debuff going on the Greninja. There we go. Okay, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and chuck up Shield here. Try and keep my Crobat alive as long as I possibly can. Ooh, okay. I will go ahead and check out the shield here just because we do have the charge move already up and running. We'll go ahead and fire off a Cross Poison their way. There we go. So we are down a shield, but we are up a Mon. Albeit not much of a Mon, but we are up a Mon. The next Mon that we're dealing with is going to be the Gardevoir Weezing. Then we'll go ahead and hit them with the Poison Fang. Then we'll go ahead and bring in our Mew. In fact, they're swapping out for Superior. We're swapping out for Furfrou. Yeah, Furfrou. I believe in you, Furfrou. Let's see how well we handle Frenzy Plant. Not the greatest, but it's okay. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and strike back with a real quick Dark Pulse. Do we opt to use the second shield, or we let this go? Opt to use the second shield. We'll take it, I'll take it. Take those, we take those. Okay, with that, we do say goodbye to our Furfrou there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Now, all hope lies on the Mew. We'll see how much energy. I think they might be double charged on Frenzy Plant. I'm not 100% sure. They need one more Vine Whip, but they do get the extra Vine Whip, which is enough to finish off the rest of our Mew here. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 3 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. So unfortunately, no matter what, this set is going to be ending in a negative with only 1 win under our belt and 3 losses. But we do have 1 more match left in us, so we might as well see if we can get ourselves 1 more win to close everything out. Let's go ahead and jump back in the Great League and end things out with one of the teams of all time. We're starting things out with Lion up at the front, who's rocking Shadowclaw, Thunder, and Grass Knot. Hanging out in the middle, we have Buzzwole. Not sure why I chose this one, but it's rocking Counter and Lunge, so let's still take that. And then closing everything out, we have, I think that's a Brion. Yep, with Charm and Disarming Voice. This is definitely, again, one of the squads of all time. Let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how it does for our final match of our very first set this season. This match is going to be up against Crazy Korean 702. Alright, Crazy Korean, what do you got? First round is going to be up against a Gengar. We actually have a pretty solid start here. I do love all the food accessories on the Gengar. It is a really nice touch. Okay, with that, I'm going to try and tank it. We'll see how well we handle. This is still going to be Sludge Bomb. It doesn't get us deep into the yellow, but otherwise we are able to still Shuttle Claw the rest of the Gengar right on out of here. And with that, next one to deal with is going to be the Shadow Skorupi. Okay, but we are able to Shadow Claw enough out of the Shadow Skorupi to get ourselves victory number 2 of the set. GG's. GG's all around. And yep, and with that, while it's definitely not our best track record for starting out a season, still had a lot of fun. Definitely got some very interesting teams out of this. I don't think I'll ever make any of those teams myself, but might as well give it a try since we're starting things out, right? On the side note though, we do still manage to get ourselves this 300 Stardust as well as these 3 rare candies, so we'll definitely take that. And with that, no matter what, we still make it up to rank 2, so well on our way to climbing our way up to the ELOs once again. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to participate much more in this Might and Mastery season, but that is for the future. For now, this will pretty much do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, you go on and hit that like button. Maybe consider subscribing as well. If you want to check out anytime we do any of these Go Battle League battles live, you can always follow us over on Twitch under the same name, Voyaging Trainer. Or if you want to catch up on any of the previous VODs for any time we've done these Go Battle League battles live, you can always check out those on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And if you want to keep up to date on when we do these Go Battle League battles live, as well as just check our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter/X, and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. Once again, that pretty much does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you!